following is a description of the ministry portfolio, which is required for all diploma and degree students of Inste Bible College. Every portfolio is unique because every person is unique. Your portfolio should explain your unique calling to ministry and also your unique ministry experience. Let's look at the contents for your portfolio. First, you should include a resume. Then you should include a ministry goal, which is a clear, concise statement of the calling of God on your life. After this, an autobiography/testimony which gives more details about how God has brought you to where you are today. The following three sections look at the three main components of Beyond Academics: spiritual, ministry, and strategic formation. You will talk about how you have grown in all three of these areas throughout your studies in the Inste program. The academic thesis, which has undergone some changes, which we will talk about in a few minutes. And lastly, the appendices, which includes letters of recommendation and any certificates or awards that you have received. Let's talk a little bit about keeping track of your progress in the Level 2 program. On pages 29 and 30 of the Beyond Academics Manual, you will find this list of competencies. The competencies are specific goals in the three key areas of spiritual formation, ministry formation, and strategic formation. This is not an exhaustive list. You can add your own specific competencies in areas that you want to grow in as needed. Every course you should review this in order to look at areas that you feel like you've already grown in and areas where you need to continue to grow in. We've provided some tools for you to use to keep track of your progress. On the left, you can see the tracking sheet. This is a log of your meetings with your ministry mentor for each course. You should not send this to Inste. The purpose of this is for you to look back over the courses that you've taken and see how you've grown in the specific competencies and specific areas that you have grown in. On the right, you can see the summary sheet for Beyond Academics. This should be sent to Inste at the end of every course. You must fill out the front and the back, and it must be signed by the student and the ministry mentor. We highly recommend that you make a copy of this for your records, because after you send it to the Inste office, we will not send it back to you. Now, I mentioned earlier that we've made some changes to the academic thesis. Students enrolling in the diploma program after July of 2011 will not include this section in their portfolios. Degree program students, however, will include it. We are in the process of reshaping this part of the portfolio for diploma students. We will let you know about any changes that we make in the future. One reminder that is very important is that you must make 2 copies of your portfolio. One that you will send to Inste and which will not be returned to you, and one for you to keep for personal use. For more details and more information about the ministry portfolio, please see pages 20 through 24 of the Beyond Academics Manual. And keep watching for a short video of some previous portfolios that have been submitted by previous students. Hi, my name is Caleb Paul. Thank you very much for watching this video. I want to take a few minutes to give you some visual examples of actual portfolios that have been submitted in the past so that you have an idea of what our expectations are. Let me start with a portfolio that was submitted last year by Carrie Ashby. It's in a 3-ring binder. You can see that she divided it very nicely with these colored tabs. That makes it very easy to flip to a specific place in the ministry portfolio. Let's look at another example from last year as well. This one is from Eric Lee, and you can see that here's his table of contents in the front, which is one of the required pieces for your portfolio. Instead of using tabs to divide it, he actually used colored pieces of paper. He also has page numbers, as you can see here, which is a required part of your portfolio. Another thing that he does, which is good, is that he follows the guideline of leaving the back side blank and only printing on one side. I'm going to show you two more. Here's one where the student had it bound, kind of similar to an Inste book. This is Roger Skierka from 2008. Here's his table of contents, and just flip through that a little bit. The last example will be this one, which is actually in Spanish, but you see it's also spiral bound, which makes it very easy to flip through and to go through. That is one of the requirements for your portfolio, is that it be bound in some way. It could be spiral bound like these, or it could be in a 3-ring binder like this. But we really want to encourage you to take pride in your portfolio. Please do your best to make this something that is going to really show how you've grown, how you've matured through this program, through this process, something that you can show people and say, hey, this is the calling that God has in my life. These are the things that I've learned. These are the tools that I've gained through my studies. And yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. We would love to talk to you. And may God bless you as you journey through the Diploma and Degree Program.